Alright class, today we're going to talk about fractions. Have you ever heard of fractions? They usually, think of shading, something like that. Today we're going to really talk about fractions as being part of a whole. Let's say that anytime you want to understand fractions, you have to realize it's part of a whole. Let's say, have any of you ever ordered pizza or something like that, and you share it with your friends, and you think Tommy ate too much, but you really want to know what y'all ate. Well, here, if you understand the fractions, you can distinguish what part of that pizza each person ate. Let's say, for example, you just draw a piece, the pizza. You're going to draw a pizza. Say this is Domino's, so they're going to take it and they're going to cut that fraction into equal parts. Okay? What you want to do is now to get the whole pizza, you're going to have to take, let's say, if you want to say, well, if I want to ask you how much part of that pizza you ate, what would you say? Let's say I would eat 2 pieces. Does that really tell me how much that pizza you ate? No, this is where fractions come in. Because if you say 2 pizza, well, that doesn't tell me anything on how much of that pizza you actually ate. Because if you want to, in order for me to know how much that pizza is, I got to know how many slices, how big the slices were, how big the pizza as a whole is. So what to do is, the ideal is to count the pizza slices, how much it cuts. So you want to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That means this pizza is cut into 8 equal slices. Okay, now we know that 8 slices make up 1 whole pizza. Now you tell me you ate 2 pizzas. 2 pieces of pizza. Now I can determine exactly how much of this pizza you actually ate by let's say we're going to shade in your 2 pieces that you ate. Okay, and those are the pieces you ate. So you actually ate 2 pieces. Okay, so now to determine how much of that pizza you ate, you want to go, it's 2 pieces out of 8. And out of 8 whole slices. So now we kind of got, what do we got? We got our fraction. And from here, we can tell you that, okay, if you ate 2 pieces of pizza, you approximately ate 1/4 of that pizza. So you ate 25% of that pizza yourself. Okay, let's say your buddy, your friend, Tommy, he got a little hungry. So what he went and he ate 4 slices of pizza. So that doesn't, that doesn't tell me how much of that pizza he actually ate. But if we go 4 pieces of pizza, and there's 8 out of 8 slices, then we can do the math. What did he ate? And, and if he ate half that pizza, which means, say 50% of it. So that leaves you and your other friend, if you had 3, y'all ate half the pizza together, and Tommy ate half himself. And the biggest part of the fractions is make sure that we understand what makes the whole piece. In this case, the pieces that you ate, it's just a part of the whole pizza. Let's say if you want to do something else. Let's say you want to do something else. Let's say I shade in. If you're going to use a shading technique, I take a whole circle and then we separate it like this. Like that, and we shade in this part. If I was to ask you exactly what fraction represents that part, the shaded part, what is represented in the shaded part, what fractional piece of this whole is represented in the shaded part, what could you tell me? It is half. It's 1/2 because it's separated. It's half. It's half. And now a lot of people will say, let's say some of them would, an answer that will commonly would be, somebody would say 3/4. Because you look and you got your whole, you got 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, that's not right. It's not, because you have to, when you look at the whole, we have to remember the whole is actually the circle. It's not the pieces that is. It's not the pieces. Because it doesn't, you can't go 1, 2, 3. Because if you have a whole circle, you would have to assume that you would divide this up the same way. That means you would have to assume that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 6 pieces. 3 are shaded. So you got your denominator, which is the number of pieces. You got your numerator, which is the number actually shaded in, and you're looking at 1/2 of the pizza. So you have to remember to always find what the whole is, and then from there the fraction is actually the part of it. So remember that the fraction is part of the whole. It can't be anything else. And we can always have a fraction written in this form where the numerator, and that's an improper fraction. And in this case, you're dealing with more than one whole. You're dealing with one and then part of another whole. Because your numerator is higher than your denominator. So if we understand this, we're going to take out and we're going to do a little group assignment, and we're going to do that from there. We can see how much we understand wholes and parts of them. Okay, so let's split up in groups.